So ever since the day after the election, I've just had this gut feeling like humanity is being set up big time right now with all the ET shit coming out and all this other stuff. I mean, ever since that day, I've literally had this one feeling in my gut. Do you guys remember this? Who remembers this meme? I think more accurately, though, because it's not as simple as, a trap. It's an elaborate ruse. That, to me, much more accurate. Let's just look, because the pattern recognition is just screaming right now. Like, nope, the pattern doesn't break itself. Why would it break itself now? Throughout history, where in the world, please, someone name one time, one event in history where a government has done something beneficial for the people without the people actually having to do something, take action, make movement, make shit fucking happen themselves. When has the government anywhere in history ever done anything for the people without the people themselves having to make that shit happen? I can't find it. I haven't seen it one time where the government does something solely for the benefit of the people, ever. In any government, in any fucking country, ever. I don't think it's ever happened, because they've never been here for us. Never. And now, all of a sudden, conveniently, all this stuff that so many of us have been aware of for so long, the toxic food, the chemtrails, the fucking whatever other intelligence is fucking with things here, because a lot of us know, a lot of us have had experiences, or maybe even just knowing that, yeah, there's other intelligences that have a hand here. This can't just be humans. How did we go from fucking moving shit with donkeys to where we are now in the time without any help? It's just not logical that we could have done that at all. I don't believe that we did that. I think that, if anything, the government hasn't aided progress. I think it's in all ways tried to stifle it, because humanity, we just have something greater than just the intellect. We've got the ability to fucking know and to receive information, right? Like, you ever just know something? You ever get a bad feeling? Maybe you're in the woods and you had a feeling somebody was watching you. That's like a sense. That's like a real sense. Just like seeing, tasting, smelling, touching. It's just one of these senses that's been so dulled that we don't, I can't even fucking think right now. Give me a sec. We're gonna do a shot of some cayenne, ginger, and turmeric. I think that'll help really clear the passages. The nanal passages. That shit is spicy. It's good, though. See, to me, everything that's occurring right now just seems too fucking convenient. It seems too just, oh yeah, all the things that, everybody that's paying attention to the world, the ones that are actually paying attention, we're going to give it all to you on a silver platter. That doesn't follow the pattern. That doesn't follow any of what has occurred throughout history. So, would it be cool if all of a sudden somebody was going to go and do for the people what they want done? They don't essentially have to do anything. That'd be great, yeah, but has that ever happened? I don't think so. No, never. I don't think it will happen all of a sudden just because enough people have fucking hoped and prayed and wished. It's always the people that do things that make things happen, not people that write something on a piece of paper and then just hope for the fucking best. To me, it's just all pacification. It's all just to pacify the shit out of people, because collectively, I think enough people are waking up, and evidence of that is just all these people saying this is the calm before the storm. Yeah, it is, but what is the storm? What is the harvest? What is the final product? What is the whole purpose of everything that is occurring here? Because it's all moving to one destination. It's all moving towards one thing. It all seems chaotic as fuck, like all these different groups and all that, but to me, it's so fucking clear. It's so obvious. what's going on. To try to put that into words, that's fucking difficult. That's super difficult. Let me give it a shot. So from start to finish, I really think it's all been a setup. Not just the election and the governments and, I mean, all of it. I think the entire thing, the world as a stage, I think it's a set. And it's to set us up for, think about it like this. And it all boils down to cause and effect. The cause creates the effect. If you're doing something enough times to get the same effect, it's presumable that that's the intention, right? The intention is the effect if repeated, right? Like if you do something, then you like the effect, then you're going to repeat that cause. But if you don't, you're going to do something different, which will give you different results. But right now, we have the same results for most of humanity. Most of humanity is polarized and divided on one side or another. Most of them are afraid and all giving their authority over to what they view as a larger entity, the governments or etc., right? Whether it's the government, whether it's the religion of government, the religion of money, the religion of fucking Ra's legions, to re-legion the, I don't even know what you'd call it, the fucking collective super conscious of whatever fucking organism is the parasitic operator of this reality, because that's how I view it. It's a fucking parasite. Needs our consent. Tries to get us to feel fucking small. Tries to get us to feel like we're the problem. When I say it's all a fucking setup, I mean, it's a setup. This entire life is scripted. A lot of people think the Simpsons are predicting shit. No, it's a script. They know it because it's already been written. So if that is happening in the macro, right, a lot of people are noticing that, oh, this fucking reality is scripted out. We're seeing so many predictions that they can't be predictions. It's just they knew it was going to fucking happen because they are somehow either in allegiance with the writers of the script or they're the writers themselves. I lean more towards allegiance. I don't think that there's anyone in the game in physical incarnate that is writing the script. I think that they just have allegiances to the writers of the script. And just on that premise, like that idea alone, like say it is all intentional. Say it's all on purpose. Like say that not only are the world's stage scripted out to play out, what if each of our individual lives was also a fucking setup to get us to feel guilty so that we feel like I'm not fucking worthy of having my own discernment. I'm not worthy of saying that I know the difference between right and wrong. That's up for someone else to decide, not me, because I'm such a fucking awful piece of shit because of the life script that I've been given. Yeah. I think it's all a fucking setup, friends. I didn't want to take it so deep into these deep-ass waters, but it's just where I'm at. But I can see it from every fucking facet. Not just the physical setup, but all the other setups that are conjoined to that. Real quick, let's watch this.
Logic. We're not talking about super big picture theory, big picture thinking and uniting patterns. We're talking about laser-like focus, concentration, logical thought, language, math, science. That's what the left side of the brain generally governs and makes possible in a human being. And that is what we would call the intellect. That is the intellect. Now notice that I didn't say that that's intelligence, because I'm going to make the distinction between intellect and intelligence in a moment. So the right side of the brain, the right brain hemisphere, is the intuitive or feminine part of the brain. And I have it depicted here in blue with a symbol known as, in the ancient world, the chalice. The table have called it the Grail, because it's largely what is lost and not being actively used properly. It's been usurped, it's been taken over, it's been directed in wrong ways. We really get in touch with the true aspect of the sacred feminine, then we're going to understand what needs to be done. We're going to understand that action is required, and then we're going to work together with the left brain hemisphere to actually